Yes, it's still our TGIF edition, and this is the last lap of our show. And you know what always happens at the other side of 9 o'clock when it's Friday? We always bring you interesting and inspirational guests, people that will thrill you to something good that will just set your Friday in motion. And today I have a very beautiful, phenomenal woman in the house. She is a multiple, not just multiple award winning, yes, gospel and inspirational artist, all the way from Liberia. And she's been in the industry for quite a while. But today, she is in Nigeria to thrill us with some of her goodies. Please join me and welcome Kanvee Adams. You're supposed to do me the whoo.
Drum roll.
Yes, welcome. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. Thanks for asking.
I'm finicky about the pronunciation. Is it Kanvee?
Yes, it is.
Kanvee.
Yeah.
Kanvee Adams.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kanvee Adams.
That's your real name, yeah?
Yes,
No,
it is.
What does Kanvee mean?
It's a native, is from my tribe in Liberia, the Mandingo tribe.
Madanlo tribe.
Mandingo.
Mandingo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And usually anyone with Kanvee name is like you are the neck that carries the head. A very supportive wife, woman, for that matter, strong person.
Phenomenal.
So, yeah.
That's a
That's
really
a very
big one.
strong name.
That's a
is.
strong name. It's deep.
And I think that's who I am.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Highly
Interesting.
supportive.
Of course, yeah, we even saw that part of the awards that you've won so far was one that has to do with peacekeeping, or was it a gospel peaceful, one of the most peaceful artists or
Yeah,
something?
charity ambassador,
Charity
and chorale goodwill ambassador as well.
Thank you.
On the
That's
fight against Ebola. Yeah.
That was in
and
2014. Just
there are
take us-
many other
just
Just
tell us a
take
bit. Tell us a bit about you.
Well, I come from Liberia. I'm a gospel singer, inspirational at the same time, and I've been recording since 2002.
Okay.
And I've had many albums at our level, but it was only this year that I transcended to this level or this platform in Nigeria through the Daar Music Global with the chairman, High Chief Ramond,
Dokpsie,
yeah. And he spotted me through one of my songs titled Mama, I Thank God For You. It's a song that I did as a tribute to my grandmother, my mother, and mothers around the world because of the role that she played in my life in my most down time. She was very inspirational to me. She was encouraging, and she was my love. In fact, she still is, because even though she's dead, but I love her even in death. I miss her. She was everything, my strength, and so that was the song I did, and that song was done some 4 years, let's say 2013, 3 to 4 years ago. But it actually came to his attention like this year.
Wow.
Right, while he was on seeking medical attention in Dubai. And that was what started everything. And lo and behold, the search began to find me, and eventually here I am.
And the search for Kanvee Adams. And today, Kanvee Adams is in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I know you have two beautiful tracks now, Mama and
Daily
Prayer.
Yeah.
Daily
I want
Prayer.
us to quickly, listen to Mama and how inspirational that is. For someone, High Chief, as she calls him, Chief Ramond Dokpsie, spotted the as of Daar Communications. Now they have the Daar Music Group. Yeah, she's signed on Daar Music Group right now. I want us to see that video and then return back to just go more into your story. Stay tuned.
Even in a rainy day, you were always there beside me, Mama. Thank God for you, Mama. You were always.
I'm sorry, that video brought tears to my eyes.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
It's
It's
really
really-
deep story there.
Sorry.
It's really
deep.
touching. Oh my God, like that.
I mean, it's
that
been a
is-
while. I would say it's been a while. I've listened to music that
Oh my
really
God, I need
makes
something to
sense,
see my
that
eyes.
carries
To
a
wipe
story.
her face, yeah.
Most times when you listen to music these days, it's just all about the dance and great tunes.
I
But
want to
this
understand
one-
what you were thinking
this
about
one
when you put
carries
this
a very heavy message.
this piece together.
I come from a very poor family background. My mother is just a regular day-to-day woman that does petty market and everything. Since I was born, in fact, that's what I knew her to be doing. She's not educated, but she spent all of her time doing petty trade and what have you. to help my father, who was also just a taxi driver. And that's the kind of family we came up in. But I realized in our modern time that people from this kind of background, with the sweat and effort of their family, go ahead and make progress and despise them and don't want to be identified with them. Some don't want their mothers to even come to their school occasions.
Yes.
They don't want to see them in natives amongst their colleagues since they are not so sophisticated and what have you. But I think those people are our scars, the scars that made us, who we are. And so, like, my grandmother is not educated, nothing, but she's so full of wisdom, and her wisdom guided me even onto this point. So they may not have the word, they may not have everything, they may not be as beautiful, as sophisticated, but they still have what we need to move on through life. And most of all, the blessing that we need, because you can have all of the what you call luck or prosperity and everything, but if there's no blessing behind it, it don't last, it don't stay. So I respect that a lot, and I treasure that, and because of the role she played in my life, even though I went to school through the effort and the sweat, I still needed guidance, I still needed wisdom. There were times when life was so ugly for me, and she was there giving me experiences, explaining situations to me that would give me hope to carry on. Every time I'm about to give up, she would tell me, say, in my lifetime, I saw this happen and this was the outcome. So there was always one thing or the other that she did that kept me forging ahead, and I appreciated that so much. So,
is that
and
what
I think
really,
we all should do the same.
Okay, is that what really
This is great.
motivated you to do gospel and inspiration as your own style of music?
No. I actually, my mother, my family, they're all Muslims, as a matter of fact.
For real?
Yes, they are. And Mandingos, naturally, everywhere around the world, they're known to be Muslims,
yes.
dominantly Muslims. But during the war, I got lost from my family and then fell in the hands of a Christian family, and eventually went to exile in Ivory Coast. That's where I became a Christian.
Wow.
And I came back, and when I came back, my mother directly could not stand me. We couldn't get along because of the difference in faith. But my grandmother, being older and wiser, she had a different view. She embraced me despite the differences. And so when I would go crying from the persecution that I went through, the rejection and everything with my mother, my grandmother had a different view. She didn't despise my belief. She didn't despise my religion. She had a strong belief in Jesus Christ. In fact, she told me one time, she said, if you all had met, if I had met you in religion, I would have joined you, but you came and met me in mine, so I cannot join you. However, I don't reject, I don't despise, Jesus Christ. There were some instances, the things she said to me that made me know that she actually believed. One of the times was, I'm just going to run over it quick.
Yeah, quickly.
She has a son, her only son. He ran mad because of stuff that he got involved with.
Wow.
And then she had taken him to every other place around and didn't have solution. He just got worse. Until there was this woman of God that came up and was praying for people. And I said, Granny, let me take him there. I took him there. She would pray for him. He took some gallon of water, and we would, she would just pray, take it back home, and he kept drinking that water. And there was improvement in his life. He started becoming sane, started doing tutorial for the kids in the yard and everything.
Wow.
And one day the water went out, and he wanted to drink. He went to take water from her drinking a faucet, and she rushed and held his hand and said, "No, you cannot drink the water from here. Drink the one from the gallon." And he said, but there's no water in there. She said, okay, even if you would drink my water, you have to pour it in that gallon because Jesus is in the gallon.
Wow.
And it was funny, but it was very, interesting to know that she had that much faith and belief in what he was doing.
This is great. This is quite inspirational, and that's I see the reason why you've won quite a lot of awards and other awards in Liberia. Now, just tell us, what are your plans? Because we're running out of time now. What are your plans for the Nigerian gospel industry?
Well, I'm just coming into Nigeria. I relocated already. I've been here for a little around a month. Oh. And my plan is to get integrated into the society and get well received. And I also plan to meet with other gospel singers in Nigeria. And I pray that they will also receive me and show me the way around.
Great.
Great. But I just believe that we will do exploit. I will do exploit in Nigeria because it's a country that embraces strangers and everyone. So
who is that artist that you're looking up to?
there are
actually
many of them.
collabo?
There are many of them.
One's your favorite? One's your
Sinai,
favorite?
I love her music.
Oh my
Even
God,
though
I
I sing
do.
Afrobeat, but I also do, some of that
Okay.
style too. I love Joe Praise. All of them. Even Mercy. Mercy was just in Liberia. Most of them have even been to Liberia. Yeah. Jonathan, what is his name? Nathaniel Bassi.
Nathaniel Bassi
is another
yes.
person I love. Eben, he was also in Liberia recently.
Oh, so you know a whole lot of
Yeah,
them. So
you
yes,
know
all of
so we're
them.
expecting
just-
you to do like a collabo.
Just
Well,
a quick
I'm
one.
looking forward to that
Since you
soon.
know a lot of our
Yeah.
artists, so far I'm sure you've tried some Nigerian meals.
Oh yeah, I love them. In fact, I love Amala very well.
Fantastic.
Oh.
I mean, that's the Nigerianness in you. So thank you. So if people want to reach you, after this, you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter.
Yes, my Instagram is Kanvee Adams Official, and I'm on Facebook as Kanvee Adams as well. What is my Twitter account? It's just established, but it's
No, Hala, very soon it's going to so grow. But that song, Mama, is so inspirational for me.
True.
Congratulations
Thank you.
again for your being the new signee of Daar Music
Thank
Group.
you, thank
and
you.
I will believe that
The
you're going
new
to
and
do
the
it,
first.
the new and
The
the
new and the
first.
first. Wow.
Yeah.
On that label, we believe you're going to do great exploits.
Thank you.
in our country. Thank you so much. And
And
on
thanks
that
for
note, we
having
take a
me.
short break. And when we return, we have another equally interesting guest in the studio. Please stay tuned.
Amen.